Charlie, a lot of things happen, man. Happen, man. Bamuyada.
Say what you said. Say what you said.
Charlie, let's look at the newspapers.
No, we're
this
not.
Is what we have.
We're reading some
Straight
messages.
away.
I've got some WhatsApp messages.
Sorry.
Robert Avajida in Kwanzaa says, Roland, I'm sending this message because you are the one reading.
Charlie?
Well, we just did a changeover.
Oh, that was before, yeah, okay.
Okay, but Robert says you look
That's
good
me.
in the outfit.
Thank
Who's your
you.
tailor, he's asking.
Thank you. Mama V requested a designer for me, and so I got it done. I hope you like it. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay, it's okay.
Look at me.
It's okay, your time is.
All right.
This one says, good morning, Mama V. Roland. I'm always glad watching you two every morning on the show.
We're
I take a lot of
grateful.
inspirations from you. May the favor of the Lord be on you always. From Prince Lotsin Kafui at Hohoi. Thank you so much for your thoughts, really. We really appreciate it. This one, it says, you don't even view my messages. Oh, eyes are watching. Okay, but I have. You say, Teacher Musa just sent a message to say that we don't read his messages and that eyes are watching. And I'm reading now. So please send me what you actually want us to share with everybody else. This one says, I've witnessed the nature of Kintampo Apeska Road and it's very, very bad. I plead on their behalf to the government to let them enjoy the national cake. Oh, Ghana, I love your show. That's from Kensley at Nkranza. With that citizen journalist report, also telling us about his experience with that same road. This one says, when will government start recruiting graduates? Rafik inside END is wondering and asking. This one says, the restless consumer may be tempted to do illegal connection because of high charges. Illegal means not right. Mama V, please tell the ECG that it is not right to charge consumers such high bills. I appreciate your message this morning. If you got something to say to us, send us a WhatsApp message, 0560 800,000. This one says, let's thank God for every blessed morning because have no excuse not to appreciate God. We have every reason to be proud as Ghanaians. Charles from Sandema, SHS. And on that note, Roland will tell us what's in the Daily Graphic this morning.
Great. Front page of the Daily Graphic, we know it's a tragedy running the last 24 hours, and it's right here, front page of the Daily Graphic. Salafest disaster, 9 victims buried. We know this very incident happened at Asawase in the Ashanti region. We also have Munti F and 3 others for Supreme Court Tuesday. IDEC, CFI hail Apex Court order for removal of NHIS registrant on electoral roll. Okay. Back page, we have Bremanye Sikuma Catholic Hospital gets new maternity ward and potable water for Asing Ongwa. Okay. Those are the stories we have.
Something to scare all of you men, hopefully this morning. Front page of the Weekend Finder. You risk 10 years in jail if it comes with a picture of Nana Oyelita, who is Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection. We'll get into the details pretty shortly. Pregnant women in danger for eating clay. Clay. Ayelo, I'm sure. Okay, let's start.
Those who have been eating cray. Ayelo.
Let's start with page 2. This issue of
danger.
You risk 10 years in jail. Do you know that distributing or possessing videos of minors engaged in sexual activities or their nude pictures on any of the social media platforms could earn you a jail term of 10 years right here in Ghana? That's a question. Did you know that, Roland? If you possess nude pictures or videos of minors, you risk being in jail for 10 years?
I didn't know that.
Okay. So it says that the Electronic Transaction Act 2008, Act 772, states explicitly that anyone who even possesses and publishes such images or videos of persons below the age of 18 years commits a crime punishable by law. And I'm sure this is coming out because in recent times we've seen videos and they're horrifying. I hate to see children in such situations. I've seen like 2 boys who are trying to do whatever it is that somebody's been practicing with them. And then there was 2 little children, a boy and a girl, doing what mommy and daddy should ideally be doing, but not them. And these things are really disturbing. We've been focusing our attention also on the people who take those pictures, but those who also spread the messages. Sometimes they want to share what's been happening with us, but in spreading those messages, we're told that you could be going against the law and you could be in jail if you're caught. Okay, let's get into the story that which is Roland's favorites on the ILO. So it says that pregnant women who resort to eating baked white clay, popularly known as ILO, have been warned against the practice because it has serious implications for their health. A specialist dietitian at the Tafo Government Hospital, Mr. Daniel Ansa Obese, who issued the warning, said eating clay can cause anemia, infertility, lead poisoning, low bone mineralization, dental injury, and organ failure. According to him, eating clay could cause mental retardation and death of unborn babies. You can read a lot of the details. I mean, it's a whole full page contained in the Weekend Finder newspaper. You can read it. If your husband and your wife, when she gets pregnant, she likes to eat ILO, you can read it, be armed, and scare her with the information that you have in the paper.
Very interesting there about the phrase about scaring, scare her. Okay, front page of the Daily Guide has a story. BNI defense judges careless face Supreme Court Tuesday. We also have tension over Equapimhine stool and 9 killed at Salafest in Kumasi. Center spread. It's always a leaflet on News One, the paper produces. It says fresh roll over Komla Dumo family versus Konedu. We also have Koba JC quits Top FM, and I'll work for MPP government, John Dumelo. Now we have other stories there as well. So those are the stories we have from center spread of the paper.
Let's do the Ghanaian Times next. Salah Jamboree Stampede, 9 died, 6 injured. National Service Scheme wins international award. Power supply to normalize soon. And there's a picture of the Deputy Power Minister, John Jinapo. Munti FM owner panelists to appear before Supreme Court July 12. And there's an announcement here, postponement of sale of e-voucher. It says that the Ghana National Fire Service announces for the information of prospective applicants that sale of recruitment e-voucher has been postponed to Monday, July 11, 2016. Any inconvenience caused is very much regretted. Back page, 542 community fire protection assistance pass out, and JICA assist Ghana to boost rice productions rice production. These are some of the headlines contained in today's edition of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Roland?
Front page of the Daily Dispatch says 30% of voters undecided on who to vote for. Story on page 2 of the paper. I don't know whether this is. It says the managing editor of the Daily Dispatch newspaper, Ben Epson, has revealed that initial ongoing research for the takeoff of the paper's 2016 opinion polls indicates that about 30% of Ghanaian voters were, as at the end of May 2016, undecided on who to vote for in this year's presidential elections. And he gave reasons why, etc., etc. But he says their polls will be ready by October 25. But we know the voting would have been taking place 12 days later after that after that first publication of the polls. Those are the stories we have. Front page of the paper, the Daily Dispatch.
So there's some pictures coming up. The front page of the Chronicle newspaper. I have to apologize. I don't know why we keep naked bodies and dead bodies on front. Okay, I won't show it to you then. So let me just read the headlines. Supreme Court summons panelist. 9 perish at Salafest as enjoyment turns bloody. BNI pleads for Muntie Duol, the return of Asebo Amenfi. These are the headlines in the Chronicle newspaper. Back page, Kotoko hearts in tough battles as Inter-Allies Adriana lay ambush. Adam Krasi resumes training after long layoff. Emmanuel Clotte moves to South Africa. As in relocates to South Africa? Why don't you grab the paper and read the story? It's in the Chronicle newspaper.
Front page of the Daily Statesman has a story: killer electricity tariff, subsidy or realignment. Ghanaians angry at Mahama's lies. We also have over 150 names on the EC's list did not register with NHIS, and Parliament quizzes Power Minister over return of Dumso. And we can't leave Charlotte Osei and her EC alone, Mr. President. Is an opinion or an article, opinionated article. We also have the last one we'll have to look at. The General Telegraph says BNI warns against intemperate language. Has a picture there inserted of Prosper Bunny, who is the Minister of the Interior, and other stories are there. It says General Mosquito Mox MPP says the recent Supreme Court ruling is much ado about nothing. ECG
that's coming out of Francis's conversation with him.
Okay. Sports Stadium, and then we have a lot more of others. All right.
You're done? You're done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, this is to cheer you up. Somebody's making a suggestion. Ernest Doe in the Volta region says, Rome, make sure you look for Bernice so that she and Mamavi will be in the two sides of you, like you're in between. Ernest, good morning to you. Thanks for watching our show. Let's go to myjoyonline.com now. Let's see what's trending. Former President Kufuor receives Leadership and Governance Award. We say congratulations to the former president. Let's move on, Fred. Okay, so Fred Potiphar is our director this morning. BNI quizzes staff of St. Dominic Hospital over payroll fraud. Also, Parliament okays hazardous and electronic bill. We brought you details in our AM News. We will face Supreme Court on July 12. Lawyer for Muntie FM panelists. Panelist who threatened to kill judges incapable of carrying out threats. That's according to the BNI. Atuguba is engaging in legal gymnastics. That's a view by a law lecturer. You can read the details there. Mahama contradicts ECG on power tariff subsidy. Is it realignment or is subsidy? What's the difference? People still keep asking. If I knew it would be this hard, I wouldn't have started Ashesi University. That's the founder of the school, telling a lot of stories about the school that he's founded. It's a great school, by the way, one of the best in Ghana, Ashesi University. Let's go to City FM Online. Attempt to impeach Mahama over Ford saga useless. That's according to Inusa Husseini. Threat on judges. Muntie FM apology hypocritical. Wow. That's from Mayuko too. Lack of content standards, cause of media disorder, the NMC is saying, and subsidy or realignment. Power Ministry clarifies position. We'll go to the BBC. Fred, I would love for us to do, okay, so our Kumasi sad situation is being headlined on the Africa page of the BBC, but it's our own story, so we know the details better than any other person. So let's go to World, Fred. Because there's this situation, Roland, I think you mentioned it quite a bit yesterday about black Americans. I think it was one situation on Tuesday and then there was another one on Wednesday. But this is the latest. Snipers kill 4 U.S. police at Porter's. And the story says that snipers killed 4 police officers during a protest in Dallas against police shootings of black men, with 3 suspects in custody and 1 cornered. So they shot at 11 police officers. 3 died earlier, because I think when the report started coming, it was 3 deaths, and then later on it was confirmed that 1 more policeman had died. Now we're told that they've made some arrests, 3 suspects in custody and 1 cornered. There will be a lot more coming out of that, but let's cross over. Oh, Akwesi, what's up?
Akwesi, how are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
What's of interest today?
Oh, of course. Germany. I was rooting for Germany and they're out.
France making it to
I'm
the final.
surprised Germany lost, because I've been wondering. I said, were they voodooed or something?
No, they actually had issues going into the game. Matt Hummels wasn't, included because of suspension, as well as some other players. And John Boateng also picked an injury in the game. So you realize that things was not normal as it used to be.
The French team, without with all their best players cannot match the injured team of Germany.
I was just going to say.
Did you watch the game Germany played against Italy?
Yes, I watched.
And you saw how the Italians played.
Yeah,
the
because
Italians had a better team.
Because they were tactical.
Very game. But the Germans played like the Italians in that very game. So the tactics that Antonio Conte, that Danubian system, the 3-back, Germany also played the same tactics. So it didn't allow the Italians to play their football. It was after they scored, they reverted to the German style. Then when the Italians got the equalizer, they reverted back to the Italian style, and they played the same thing. That's the reason why they could not get any goal. They had to, eliminate them.
And is it the same thing you allude to yesterday's game?
Absolutely. They played just like the French team, but because Jerome Boateng picked an injury, that's why they could not,
Really? I thought, a German bench was even, like a fantastic team. But so Roland, who are you rooting for? I think France or Portugal?
Yeah, France, Portugal.
I think right now I'll go for France, even though people will go for Portugal because of the Ronaldo factor. But I think the French play a more compact and
of course,
they play more like a team because they are not outstanding stars in the team. Because Paul Pogba, who should have been, is not really lightning in the tournament.
Really playing very well. But Antoine
he's still very good.
Griezmann has done so well. He scored 5 goals. Yesterday he scored 2 goals actually. And you look at how they started even against Romania. They started on a very slow note, picked up, and now they are doing very well. And you look at Portugal as well. Portugal even had to qualify as one of the 3rd best placed teams. So
they never won until they won against
their last game.
That's very funny.
So it's host and win.
Yeah, host and win for France.
But the defending world
But they could go the other way,
out.
because in 2004, Portugal as well hosted. They got to the finals only to be eliminated, to lose to Greece. And at that very tournament, it was just like the same situation. Greece also had to qualify as one of the second teams. Made it. Greece never played good football at the tournaments, but they eventually won. So probably maybe it will be the same
with France.
Charlie, this one,
or Portugal.
I don't know. My memories. I'm thinking that all the tournament, as I remember that France has hosted, they've won.
Yeah, 98.
So this one is a done deal. Host and win.
Yeah.
They hosted 86, they won.
86, they won. Yeah,
they hosted 98.
And actually, that was the last time they hosted the European Cup and they won. So probably maybe they
could win actually. Because if you see the Portuguese, apart from Ronaldo and Sanchez and I think Nani, who is playing well.
Quaresma as well. Always comes on,
Quaresma
plays very well. Yeah.
But
aside that, we have Ghana Premier League as
well.
I'm
Definitely.
Sure,
this one is homegrown policy.
Yes, we have Accra Heartful Diana Stars. So this Sunday I'll take it to the stadium.
But the way the French team plays gives me a lot of hope that 2017 Ghana Blaster could win the African Cup.
Okay.
Because
Thank you very much.
our team is so porous, but Charlie, you never know.